Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome to the Way Too Serious podcast, and this is your host, Jerry Larson.
Hey, what's up? It's Josh Larson. Yo. How's your week going?
Dude, it is fantastic. I am super excited for this episode that we're doing today. How's your week been?
Oh, it's another week, another dollar. You know the saying. I'm living. No, we can't keep saying I'm living the dream every week. I mean, it's getting a little overused. I think I gotta be original. I gotta stop stealing other people's stuff. And what better way to do that this week? Well, I'm getting ahead of myself way too quick.
Yeah, you're getting too. Don't you want to chill for a little bit?
I think I'm taking this way too seriously right now. I think I just need to chill, drink some cola brought to you by Olipop. There's my shameless plug. Please sponsor us. Give us free stuff. I mean, we're on episode, 6 now? We got to start shamelessly plugging products we want to get sponsored by.
I've been wanting to get sponsored by Toys R Us. If they're still around. If they would have us.
I think it's because you just love Jeffrey, honestly. You want Jeffrey.
Oh my gosh, dude. Jeffrey is an icon. He is an American legend. If you were a kid that grew up in America, you would know Jeffrey the Giraffe. And Jeffrey the Giraffe is an American iconic staple. I cannot say anything better about him.
Well, awesome. I mean, in another lifetime, Jeffrey would be your soulmate, honestly. I mean,
that's a little too far. I don't
let's put it to the test. Why not? They have tests out there to talk about your soulmate.
Is one of the solutions Jeffrey the Giraffe?
It could be Jeffrey the Giraffe. Maybe Jeffrey the Giraffe is like a 2-wing 3 or a 3-wing 2. I mean, you never know.
It could be. I want to touch back on what you said earlier. I think it's okay that you overuse that you're living the dream. I don't think there's a problem with you saying you're living the dream.
Well, yeah, every week. You walk into a Walmart and someone's like, "I'm living the dream." No, you're not. You're not. I mean, maybe you are. I haven't been into a Walmart.
Back to Walmart. Like you're living the dream at Walmart. Do you want to work at Walmart? Do you want to live the dream?
I want to work at Walmart and live the dream. I don't think so. I mean, maybe I have a higher calling in life than what I'm doing right now. Maybe it's to go work at Walmart in retail. I mean, why not?
Well, you've been touching back on Walmart, which for you guys who've been following us for the past few weeks, the last couple episodes, we talked about the trends of time, which was a fun look back into history of different trends that we thought were taken way too serious at the time. And our spin on the topics, which was fun. Did you have a good time doing that topic too? I thought that was really fun.
I was ecstatic. I don't know if you could tell by like my face and everything.
No,
I was ecstatic. I was bouncing off the walls. I was like, this is hype. This is lit.
That was living the dream.
That was living the dream. Honestly, that was living the dream.
That's perfect. I can't knock living the dream anymore. You've clearly defined what living the dream means, and the pure definition of living the dream right now in 2024 is Josh Larson.
I mean, if you're the Kansas City Chiefs, by the way, let's give them their flowers. Good job. You won the Super Bowl because the 49ers didn't understand overtime rules. Yeah. I think they're living the dream.
They are living the dream. What is that? Back-to-back Super Bowls? They won last year. They won this year. That's a back-to-back Super Bowl for them. So
the last back-to-back since Tom Brady.
I hear he's coming back out of retirement too.
You know he's got another comeback in him. He keeps retiring, and everyone's like, Tom Brady's coming back. No, he's not. No, he might actually. You can't rule out a comeback from Tom Brady.
I thought he tweeted that he might come back.
He might. I think he's been trying to what team was it? The Las Vegas Raiders he might come back to because he's like, I've been eyeing Vegas.
What a guy. Tom Brady, you're taking the Kansas City Chiefs way too serious right now. But
I mean, in his profession though, you kind of have to.
No, he's retired. He has no profession. He's retired.
Enjoy
There's
retirement,
nothing
you
to take
old,
serious.
you old bat.
You retire and then you just take life way too serious. But today's a fun episode. We are going to talk about different tests. We have some fun tests that we're going to take today. But what else would make this more fitting besides talking about some tests that we feel people took way too serious? For instance, the Enneagram test. Josh, what's your thoughts on the Enneagram test?
So the Enneagram test, in my professional opinion, was how can I make this sound like HR? The Enneagram test shows if you'll be a good compatibility. That's not English. You'll be a compatible partner with another person, because why not? And it asks you pointless questions, I think. And this is the unprofessional part that I'm getting to. It's a really stupid test. Let's be real.
Whoa. The accusations. Shots fired.
It's something that you always saw back in like 2017 to like 2020, 2021. You would see people be like, hey, don't talk to me if you're like a 5 or a 6. Like, I only deal with 2s and 3s. And I'm like, are you rating people right now? And somebody had to tell me, no, this is the Enneagram test. And I'm like, what the heck is the Enneagram test? What? And apparently it's this whole thing in the Christian community, especially, where they use it as an indicator if you'll be a good match to them, what happened to the good old days where you just walk up to somebody and you're like, hey, nice to meet you. And then you go out to dinner, you get coffee, that kind of stuff. But instead, we made a test to find that out before you talk to anybody. Like, they judge you on your Enneagram type, which, okay.
That seems a little way too serious. Like, to just like back up the test, let's look at it from a pure simplicity standpoint. I hear that they use that to match people up by simple addition. So a 1 and a 9 are very fitting together because they equal the number 10, just as well as a 2 and an 8, 3 and a 7, so on. And then when you get 2 5s, I mean, man, everything goes wild there at that point. That's like the best compatibility. I actually don't know too much about it because I thought people took the Enneagram way too serious, where I actually never read into it because I was like, simple subtraction. What is a 1? What is a 9? I don't know. I do know they equal 10, but all right. So what number am I? I don't know. I couldn't tell you.
I'm going to be honest. When someone said you're a 2, I just thought they were rating me based on looks, and I got real offended. And they're like, you're a 2, and I'm like, excuse you?
Your response should have been on a scale of what, 1 to 2? Dang, shots fired. Speaking of which, I'll get to that later, actually, because I'm going to use this as my MVP for later in the episode. But that reminded me, just doing the little gunshots right there. We're not like pro gun or anything by any means,
but we're not against guns. We don't take a stance. That's the whole point of this. We don't take a stance on anything. We're just
we got a funny MVP for you. So there's the Enneagram test, and then the other one was the Myers-Briggs test. It's like the ESFJ, the letter thing, or whatever.
Yeah, those are personality tests where they just ask you, again, pointless questions like the Enneagram. And for any of like psychology majors out there, we're sorry if we offended you. You shouldn't take this that seriously. I mean, look at our logo, like our picture. I mean,
they're cartoon caricatures that my wife drew of us. Like, they look identical. They kind of look like twins. One's wearing glasses, one's not. It is what it is.
It's the blue light filters. That's why I have the glasses. Let's be honest. It's because my eyes take things way too seriously and they get sensitive to light. So let's throw some blue light filters on.
Hey, it's all fun and games until someone loses an eye. Yeah.
That, or you're laying on the couch and you're like, I have a migraine.
Oh, there's that too. But yeah, we do apologize in advance if anyone's offended by us saying that these tests were taken way too seriously. In all actuality, I do still stand on the stance that those tests were taken way too seriously.
Way too seriously.
Is there value to them? That's open to your opinion. If you think there's value to them, then, kudos to you. I'm not going to knock on them too much, but on our side, we do think that people use them way too serious to determine relationships and things of that nature. Like Josh said earlier, get to know somebody over some coffee, get to know them over like some chicken, some fried chicken, KFC. It's
Finger
another
licking
shout out
good.
for finger licking good. If you're looking for a sponsorship from KFC,
Why not?
why not? Yeah, just shoot our shots high. But since we've talked about those two tests, now we are going to go into a segment where we are going to take different tests that are not so serious because we thought it would be fun to figure out the results to our own test. So, Josh, what do you got for us?
So this is going to be a lot of fun. We have 2 rounds. The first round is we pick a number between 1 and 25, not 100, because that's way too many. And then after we do that, we're going to, and I'm like trying to multitask here. We're going to spin a wheel.
Right there on the screen. I'm going to go with 67.
No. So it starts off like right there. So you got to pick a number between 1 and 25. I'll let you go first.
I'm going to go with 17.
I'll go with 12. I will say that you're closer.
For a second, I thought it was going to stop at 38, and I was like, whoa.
All right, so now that we got that out of the way, now we get to spin a wheel, which is a lot of fun. And this, so I don't think you know everything on the wheel. So that's the fun part.
All right.
We got the Disney Princess quiz, NBA player quiz, Hogwarts house quiz, Marvel character quiz, and the Enneagram test, because we have to have one one that we don't like on there.
Can I respin if I get the Enneagram test?
No.
All right. I guess let's do this. The way we're going to play this, though, is that once we get these quizzes generated, the person who is taking the quiz will get the questions read off to them from the other host. So I will be taking the questions this time around, and Josh will be reading them off and answering them for me. So then I don't know my results until he reveals them to me. So this is going to be fun, and then vice versa, obviously, when he starts taking his quizzes. All right, let's give this thing a spin.
It's like Plinko chips. It's so satisfying. Marvel character quiz.
Oh, yeah, that's the one I wanted to take anyways. So, heck yeah, right. Let's do this.
All right, time to remove that. All right, Marvel character quiz coming right at you. So, all right, are you ready to find out which Marvel character you are?
Oh, I'm ready.
All right, first, choose a vacation spot. You can choose from Santorini, Honolulu, Bangkok, Paris, San Francisco, or New York City.
That's a good question. I'm going to go with Honolulu.
All right, solid choice. All right, now pick something to eat for breakfast. Scrambled eggs, pancakes, yogurt and granola, cereal, avocado toast, or bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich.
Depends what the setting is. I'm going to go bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich.
What is a quality you look for in a best friend? Honesty, loyalty, good sense of humor, ambition, confidence, or a sense of adventure?
Definitely honesty. I don't like dishonest friends.
Which MCU origin movie is your favorite so far? Iron Man, Thor, Captain America, The First Avenger, Guardians of the Galaxy, Black Panther, or Captain Marvel?
Oh, man, that's 2 of my favorites. I'm going to go with Iron Man.
I knew it was going to be Iron Man. All right, and which MCU TV show has been your favorite so far? WandaVision, Loki, The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, Miss Marvel, Hawkeye, Moon Knight, or there's not an option for I haven't watched any of them. So,
Moon Knight's the best one I've seen so far.
All right, choose someone to fight crime with. Mark Ruffalo, Benedict Cumberbatch, Samuel L. Jackson, Tessa Thompson, Elizabeth Olsen, Zoe Saldana.
I'm going to go with Samuel L. Jackson because have you ever seen him in Snakes in a Plane?
He fought snakes, dude. I mean, you can't argue that logic.
Exactly. Yeah, I would fight crime with him.
This is a fun one. Pick a TV character to save from Thanos' snap. Christina Yang from Grey's Anatomy, Jake Peralta from Brooklyn Nine-Nine, Arya Stark from Game of Thrones, Eric Effiong from Sex Education, Eleven from Stranger Things, or Glenn Rhee from The Walking Dead.
Oh, man. I'm going to have to go with Jake Peralta. I want his humor with me.
Jake Peralta.
Jake Peralta, hands down.
All right, what's your go-to karaoke song? Bohemian Rhapsody by Queen, Wannabe by Spice Girls, Shake It Off by T-Swift, What Makes You Beautiful by One Direction, About Damn Time by Lizzo, and I Don't Do Karaoke.
What Makes You Beautiful?
One Direction. And finally, pick an MCU duo. Thor and Loki, T'Challa and Okoye, Bucky and Steve, Korg and Miek, Natasha and Clint, or Peter and Ned.
I actually don't know half of those. What was the one with Loki again?
Thor and Loki.
I'm going to go with Thor and Loki.
No T'Challa? No Black Panther?
T'Challa was with who?
The one bald-headed person. And sorry on that. She was like his lieutenant or something.
Oh, no, I don't really like her. I'm going to stick with Loki and Thor.
All right. So if you had to guess what your MCU character is, what would you guess?
I would guess Iron Man.
You guess Iron Man? Those answers? You're good.
It's probably Thor, isn't it?
On the inside, you're like Captain America. You're cunning, brave, and adventurous. You're someone who often thinks about others more than you think about yourself. You want to make this world a better place. And on the outside, you're like Ant-Man. People often perceive you as someone who is outspoken. Your confidence takes you far and often outweighs any fears or doubts you might have. Congrats, Ant-Man.
I like Paul Rudd. I could see myself as Ant-Man. Paul Rudd's a cool guy.
I like Paul Rudd too.
I'm satisfied with that. Well, that was a fun quiz. All right, now it's your turn. So you got to spin on this one.
Ah, shit. All right, spin time. I locked myself into potentially taking the Enneagram test. All right, let's give this wheel a spin.
I really want to see you do Disney Princess.
Disney Princess quiz.
All right. Let me get that thing pulled up. You would like the Disney Princess quiz. Which Disney princess are you? All right. Are you ready for this?
Let's do this.
All right. My favorite weekend activity is curling up with a book, exploring a farmer's market, cooking, putting my feet up, anything outside, a walk in the woods, alone time, or hanging with friends.
I'm going to say hanging with friends because my wife is my friend. So I feel like that's the safe answer here. I feel like everything else just seems like very like do my own thing.
You could do other things outside too with like friends. But I got you on that one. All right. Question 2. The animal who will lead my inevitable royal parade is a raccoon, a fish, a tiger, a dragon, a horse, an owl, an alligator, or a chameleon.
I'm going to go chameleon. I love Pascal from Tangled.
That's a solid choice. All right, let's see. Question 3. The most important quality I look for in a prince is charm, kindness, dreaminess, humor, honor, personality, smolder, or you don't need a prince.
I look for the smolder.
Nice. Which of these outfit elements are you most likely to wear? Sweats, a dress, heels, glass slippers, a headband, a necklace, a skirt, or a vest?
I'm going to say sweats, honestly. I think sweats is the safe way to go. I'm wearing sweats right now. I mean, it just makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense. My favorite place to burst into song is a forest, a field of flowers, the beach, on the go, in my room, while doing chores, under a willow tree, or I don't sing.
I know. I'm gonna say in my room doing chores because I have done that before. I feel like that's very on point to what I've done. And I think my dog hates me for it. She'll just look at me and be like, "What are you doing, you weird human?"
Those are actually two separate choices, but I put you as in my room.
No. Yeah, it's
You're
wait,
like
no,
in
no.
my
Is
room while
it's
doing
is it while
stuff.
doing chores? Because I'll take the while doing chores.
Oh, it's already been answered.
Dang it.
My favorite hairstyle is a stylish bob, a high ponytail, long, really long, bangs, sleek and straight, half up, half down, a top knot, or practical.
Long, really long. I'm starting to see a pattern with this quiz, and I think I know who I'm gonna get, so I'm gonna manipulate it.
Hey, you still got to answer it truthfully.
Long, really long.
All
Final
right,
answer,
that is-
Regis.
okay. Someday I want to be a baker, a business owner, a fashion designer, a zoologist, a singer, a writer, an athlete, or a CEO.
I'm gonna say athlete.
All right. You can still make it. You still got time.
I'm almost 30.
Yeah. In one word, my style is fun, classic, timeless, retro, bohemian, whatever that means, vintage, functional, or colorful.
Fun.
All right. Are you still manipulating, or do you think you're really fun?
I think I'm fun.
That's fair. All right.
It's just like it's like a fun game of like, is he actually answering this truthfully or is he manipulating the quiz?
That's where it's tough. I'll find out on this question. I live in a castle, cottage, small town, big city, apartment, tower, treehouse, or mansion.
So this can go two ways. I do live in a small town.
All right. What's the other way?
Apartment.
So which one do you want to answer?
I'll go with house. No, not house. I'll go with small town.
Okay. I'm going small town. All right. It's 4 p.m. That means it's time to hit the gym, take a stroll, have tea, work on my chess game, see what my friends are up to, have a snack, take a nap, or do my chores.
Have a snack. You gotta get that 4 p.m. snack in.
I hear that. All right. My favorite color out of the following is green, blue, yellow, orange, or red.
I'm gonna go blue. Red.
What color were you trying to spit out? Because
I was gonna say blue, but I'm like, is it blue? I like blue, but I like red. It's like an even. Let's go blue. I'll go blue. Did you hit red already?
I hit red already.
Dang it!
Honestly, I thought you were going to say your favorite color was gluten. And I was really thrown off because gluten was not an option, nor is it a color. All right. Are you ready for your results?
I'm going to go with I'm Rapunzel. That's my guess.
Wow. I'm really shocked at how well you know the Disney Princess quiz. But you are Rapunzel.
Yes!
You're creative and optimistic, even in difficult circumstances. You'll never give up on your dreams, and that's the only way to make them come true. Just remember to pack your frying pan on your next adventure. Dang.
Now,
That
do you trust those results knowing I am manipulated?
Well, I'm not 100% sure, but I do think you need to bring your frying pan on your next adventure.
Oh, absolutely. Like a flat iron pan or like a full...
You know, the quiz didn't really specify.
Maybe I'm bringing a skillet. Who knows? All right, back to the wheel.
All right, let's do this wheel thing. Let's see what's going on in the wheel.
All right, we got 2 more quizzes left in us. And depending on time, maybe 1.
two more. I thought there was three.
Oh no,
If
no,
it's
no.
the Enneagram, I'm not taking that. No, I'm not doing that one. I'm not doing the Enneagram. That's too long. That's actually really lengthy. You should probably remove it.
All right, down to our final two.
All right, we're not doing the Enneagram test. That was just a joke for everybody.
Hogwarts House.
That's a really big wheel. All right, let's do Hogwarts House. I'm ready for this.
All right, time for Hogwarts House. Get sorted now. Oh,
I've been told that I'm a Slytherin. That's what everyone's told me. They're like, no. Even Raina said the same thing. She told me, you're a Slytherin. And I was like, I am destined to be a Gryffindor, mainly because I want to be best friends with Harold Potter.
This is unfortunate. I have to sign up for this. So bear with me.
Well, in the meantime, while you're signing up for that quiz, that was a fun quiz, the Disney Princess quiz. I'm really glad that you live in a small town.
I was born in a small town
next to the riverside.
All right. I actually do have my password. All right. Nope, I'm not Hufflepuff. Can I take the quiz again?
I think I can take it if worst case scenario.
I think I just have to click back.
Get sorted now. Start the sorting ceremony.
House sorting. All right. I got this.
All right, you ready?
Get sorted now. I got you.
Sort me out.
It's really, I think you might have to take this.
Oh, I actually have to do the sign up too. I'll take the NBA quiz and then we can go into the MVP segment if you'd like.
All right, NBA quiz. Pick your favorite NBA team from amongst these: Lakers, Warriors, Celtics, and Bulls.
All the Lakers. That's too easy.
All right, Golden State. Age: 34, 31, 25, or 24?
34, 25.
31 or 24.
I guess I have to go with 31. That's the closest one.
I mean, you can just pick an age. You could always go. Oh, hello.
No, I'm going to pick the closest one to my age. 31. Final answer. I'm still really bummed I don't get to see if I'm part of Gryffindor.
I am too, honestly. All right, 31. Choose a career start year: 2003, 2009, 2014, or 2015.
I'm going to go with 2009.
Really? All right. Choose a team to start your career: Cavs, Warriors, Bucks, or the Maine Red Claws G League team.
I did not know they were an option. The Cavaliers.
Now, is this truthful answering, or are you trying to manipulate?
No, I'd play with the Cavaliers in 2009. Why not?
All right. Pick your favorites hair features: beard gang, low cut, clean shave, blonde fro, or black fro.
Beard gang all the way.
All right. Choose your favorite year of birth: 94, 88, 95, or 84.
I'm going to have to go with 95.
Good answer. All right. Favorite color: purple, green, blue, or red?
Blue.
It's not gluten.
Is that an option? I'll go with gluten.
No, I already answered.
No. Okay.
Pick a favorite from amongst these high schools: St. Vincent St. Mary, Hargrave, Charlotte Christian, Simeon.
As if I've only heard of two of those. I'm going to have to go with St. Vincent St. Mary's.
All right. Pick your favorite college: Nunn, Louisville, Davidson, or Duke.
I really don't like any of those. My favorite college is U of I. I'm gonna go with none. I don't like any of those.
All right, and final question. Pick a birthday. December 30th, March 17th, March 14th, or March 15th?
I'm gonna go December 30th. That's
Who was born
LeBron's
on that day?
birthday. That was LeBron's birthday, isn't it?
You got, what's your guess?
LeBron James.
You got LeBron James. Often considered the best basketball player in the world, LeBron James also boasts, they didn't use English, boasts more than one Olympic gold medal and lots of other awards. LeBron currently plays for the Los Angeles Lakers and started his basketball career in 2003. I don't think there's any surprise in that one, honestly.
I might have rigged it.
Oof, manipulation.
I don't know.
Which, by the way, since we're coming up on time, if you want to see us do the Hogwarts quiz, we'll do the Hogwarts quiz. You just got to let us know you want us to do the Hogwarts quiz. Send us a DM. It's always open. Hit us up. We'll do the Hogwarts quiz if you actually want us to.
That's true. I'm open to doing the Hogwarts quiz. I just, for some reason, I don't want to go through the tedious antics of like trying to sign up right now because I just don't.
It's too much.
I don't need no reasoning for that. Yeah. Which moves us on to, do you want to do the hypocritical section? You want to talk about where we were way too serious, or you want to do the MVPs first this week?
I'll do the hypocritical section. I'll take that first because I was called out on it this week.
All right, go for it.
I don't know how many people out there use Facebook Marketplace, but I honestly take that stuff way too seriously because it is like a bloodbath there. Some people will hit you up for your items and be like, yo, you want to trade this $400 item for that $1,000 item? And I'm like, no. What? That made no sense. And I'm just like heated for the next 20 minutes. I'm like, I'm walking around like, does this make sense to you? To my wife. And I feel like I got real heated. Like, I get heated whenever I get some messages, but there are some good people out there on Marketplace. So this is your PSA. Please be nice on Marketplace. Don't lowball people. We're just trying to sell stuff. Be nice. So that was my hypocritical moment where I took stuff way too seriously. Like, I was like, it wasn't that serious.
I've gotten texts from you before in the past where you're like, dude, can you believe this guy on Marketplace?
It's ridiculous. You come on. I've gotten texts from you also. So
I know. It's because like I get like messages. I'll post something like a video game or like a video game system or something or a guitar, and they're like, "Hey, would you be interested in trading that for a cutting board?" And I'm like, "No, I don't want to trade my guitar for your cutting board. Like, why would I? Why would anyone do that?" It's ridiculous. It is very ridiculous. Marketplace is a funny place too because like I messaged a person. This was like a few weeks back because we were like looking for a new washer dryer or whatever, and they look like legit online. And you go in and you're like, hey, yeah, you're like, hey, I'm interested in this washer dryer, and they're like, oh, I already sold it, and I'm like, why didn't you take your listing down then? Like, why is it still posted if you don't have it anymore? I just wasted my time. Like, yeah, it was a couple seconds, but it's like, whatever,
So would you say Marketplace is your hypocritical moment?
No, I'm trying to think of like something that's happened this past week because like things that I've taken way too serious this past week. Let's see. I don't really have anything that comes to mind.
Mine is just like 2 minutes ago, obviously.
Yeah, I mean, I could speak on Marketplace for hours on end, like the joys that app has brought me with just messing with the. Actually, mine did happen today earlier before this, and this is no dig at any of the, the platforms out there. But internally, I was pretty upset at Zencastr. We're not using Zencastr right now to record, but the fact that like they miscommunicated how they do their plan structure, whatnot, blah, blah, blah. We couldn't actually use the platform, and I was very irritated by it. And it is what it is. I mean, I ended up just working out the other thing and using another platform anyways. But
that's fair. I mean, you're dying to get to
my business.
I mean, you're dying to get to the MVP, obviously. So I'm not gonna make you wait any longer. Who's your MVP for us?
My MVP for this week, for the Way Too Serious podcast, is none other than the application of TikTok. Let me explain this. So last week we did a promo video where we were releasing Actually, it might have been a week. I think it was last week it happened. But we recorded a video to promo episode 4 coming out, and I had Joe Exotic on there. And Joe Exotic shoots a gun. And due to him shooting a gun, first off, I just want to preface that Joe Exotic didn't actually pull the trigger of the gun. Joe Exotic went as a joke, and then it just showed an explosion. And due to us sharing violence on TikTok, that's their form of violence. They removed our video from our TikTok page because Joe Exotic play shot a gun. Now that is ridiculous. I think that is way too serious for TikTok to be like, "Hey, you didn't go by our community guidelines. You breached the contract by sharing violent acts." Like, he didn't do anything violent. The blow up turned into us just like our logo, right? Like, I don't understand. I'm curious to see if our burning Elmo is going to get taken down. I hope not.
That's violence also. I mean, with that logic, we gotta take that down.
I hope not, because burning Elmo is hilarious.
Gotta stay. Oh my god.
Speaking of Elmo, have you seen that one video of him where Elmo like asked people how they were doing, and then it kind of went viral?
Yeah, I know which one you're talking about.
He was on like Good Morning America or something. I forget what the news outlet was that had him.
Hey, he was living the dream.
Dude, Elmo is always living the dream. I love that guy. Elmo's cool. Who's your MVP?
My MVP is Travis Kelce. I think.
Which part? When he yelled at his coach?
The Viva Las Vegas. He took everything way too seriously and way too much. So he gets like a double crown this week. He gets the way too serious and the way too much crown. I mean, that's just like a one-time special for you, Travis Kelce, because you can share it with Pat Mahomes. I mean, that guy, there was like a video that came out where he took his phone out of one pocket and put it in the other pocket during the parade. And it's like, what? Dude, that makes no sense. I mean, it's still better than giving away the Super Bowl trophy like he did last year. He's like, hey, Kentucky, man, here's a Super Bowl trophy. And it's like, you can't give that away, Patrick. That's the Super Bowl trophy.
So you never had an instance where you felt like your phone was weighing down your left pocket and you just wanted to put it in your right pocket?
But not during like when I'm being filmed. Like, let's move it from the left to the right. It's like, what?
I think maybe he just felt itchy in his left side. He's like, oh, my phone's making
maybe, I don't understand the struggles of being a football player, obviously.
Yeah, we're not quite there yet. I mean,
there's still time.
Yeah, anything could happen. Travis Kelce, I love how you just made a new award for him just out of the blue. Like,
one time only. One time. We're not doing this every week. He gets one time award.
I love all the memes that came out after the Super Bowl where it's like pictures of him yelling at Andy Reid. And it's just like, dude, it's so funny because his brother called him out on it too and told him like, dude, you didn't need to yell at him for anything. Like,
it wasn't that serious, bro. You're being way too serious right now.
Oh, it's too funny. Oh man. Well, that was fun. That was a lot of fun taking these quizzes with you. I hope you had fun too playing on.
I had a blast.
That's a lot of fun. Hopefully, you guys get to know us a little better by learning what type of Disney princess we are, type of NBA player I am. You didn't get to hear about the Hogwarts, unfortunately.
The true test of character, honestly.
I thought the true one was Enneagram and the Myers-Briggs test.
I digress. Who knows? Honestly.
Who knows? Well, stay tuned. Until the next time, we'll catch you guys later. Peace.
Peace.